How has pregnancy changed me? Let's just say it has been a masterclass of acceptance. From my libido shifting to body dysmorphia and the fears of raising a no sabo kid. I want my kid to speak Spanish. Quiero que habla español. Lo mejor que pueda. The best as she can, because even I don't speak perfect English. Pregnancy has also helped me reframe fear and looking fear in the face and not avoiding it anymore. Today, I'm going to share all the ways that pregnancy has changed me. If you guys are brand new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications. Bienvenidos a mi canal. Yo soy GFA, and I'm so happy that we crossed paths. I'm kind of a control freak, and I used to think that I can control certain things in my life with my behavior. And oh, has pregnancy given me a whole new outlook on that, because no matter how much I control what I eat, what I do, pregnancy can still have unexpected surprises, like getting my fibroids detected and figuring out that that could lead to a non-natural birth. It could lead to emergency C-section. I don't know. Again, letting go and surrender has been probably the biggest lesson that I've got from just being pregnant. I thought the change was going to happen when I actually had the baby, but oh no, was I wrong? The change is happening now. My mind has shifted. My perspective has shifted. It's a whole new world. And it's not just physical changes like my body changing in this area. My chi-chi's getting so ginormous. My libido kind of shifting a little bit. It's harder to get sassy with my husband because this thing is in the way of all of it. But there's more than that. It's just changes that are just more mental and spiritual through this process. And I think the biggest thing has just been learning to let go of control. I'm kind of a control freak, and it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. I've learned that I can control the things that I do. I can't control what other people do. I can't even control what this baby is gonna do, but I can control certain things in my life. But even with pregnancy, I've learned that pregnancy, the birth plan, like birth plans are a joke, to be honest. I've been reading more about birth plans and I'm like, why does anybody even make them? I mean, your body's gonna do what your body's gonna do. You can have the perfect birth plan, but circumstances may shift. And so what I'm learning, even in creating my birth plan, I'm learning to not create a circumstantial birth plan, but I'm learning to create the spiritual birth plan. How do I want it to feel? And that birth plan is literally just simple. I want it to feel calm and safe. No matter the circumstances, if it ends up being here at my house, if it ends up being at the hospital, like I can't control that. Circumstances I can't control. I can just control the feeling that I want to have in the birth, and that is calm and safe. For me, this journey has also been about surrendering to my maidenhood. Like, I'm no longer just going to be able to go work out whenever I want, jump on a flight whenever I want, get my 8 to 10 to 12 hours of sleep. Let's be honest. I mean, sleeping in on Saturdays till 10 o'clock in the morning, sometimes till 11. Like, there's a little bit of a grieving process in that, in knowing that that's going to change. And I know that I will eventually accept it, but currently me and my husband, a little bit grieving that. I have literally got to live my life exactly the way I wanted, which is why I'm actually really happy that I waited till 41 to have a baby, because I feel like I have lived my life to the fullest. I have traveled the entire world with and without my husband. I have had the most amazing success in my career. I went from a trainer for 20 years to now a fashion TikTok host. And I mean, everything has happened so beautifully, and I don't have any regrets in having this baby later. The only thing that I'm thinking about that will be hard is surrendering that maidenhood, because that maidenhood has been me for 41 years. And now I'm about to transition to motherhood. And motherhood, honestly, is the most beautiful, big sacrifice of all. I mean, you're literally sacrificing so much, your body, your time, your sleep eventually, for this little baby that you hope to love. No, I'm just kidding. You're gonna love it. Love her. That's what she is. But yeah, it's been such a journey just in the pregnancy that I can't even imagine how much more it's gonna change when I actually have la bebé aquí en mis manos. And don't get me wrong, I'm so excited to meet this beautiful baby girl, but I am low-key terrified of labor. Movies don't help. The conversations I have with family and friends, that doesn't help. I've had to literally cut people off because I want to create my own reality. I don't want to go in with fears from other people. I want to go in with knowledge. My therapist and my life coach always tell me, make sure you are deciding things based on knowledge and in a calm space, calm, peaceful space. And I want to decide that birth can actually be a beautiful thing. It could even be orgasmic in some of the books that I've read. And I'm like, I like that idea. I'm going to take that idea with me. But the more that I learn about labor, the more I'm like, okay, maybe I don't have to be that afraid of it. But initially I definitely was. And it has so helped to read this book called Labor Like a Goddess. Oh, like life changing. This thing is literally mentally preparing me for game day when I got to push this baby out. And pregnancy has definitely made me more vulnerable. Like I've had to be vulnerable now when I get naked in front of my husband, or just vulnerable when I'm like talking about my hormones and my body to friends. And it's such a beautiful place because it has made me feel so much more courageous. Vulnerability wasn't something I always leaned into. And now being pregnant, I feel like I have learned to lean into it, embrace it. And it actually isn't as scary as I thought. The vulnerability that I've developed pregnant is more than just emotional. It's also physical. I mean, the doctors are checking things that I normally, yes, I've had pap smears, but it feels so much more intimate and you're getting blood work done all the time. There's so much more vulnerability that has come in pregnancy, just talking to the doctors. I remember my first intake, they literally sat there and asked me about 30 minutes of questions.
How many partners have you had? Do you do it from the front? Do you do it with girls?
Like it was literally interrogation in my first intake. So like just that opened up the door of vulnerability. Another way that pregnancy has changed me is learning to say help. Learning to ask for help is something that us Latinas, we're supposed to be strong, somos chingonas, podemos hacer todo, but yes, we are strong. Yes, we can do a lot, but I can't carry everything now. I can't carry certain things. I can't bend over now to grab stuff. I have to ask my husband for help now. And it has really taught me that it's okay to ask for help. And I am now learning to embrace it, and I actually like it. And I'm like, why didn't I ever do this before? I've always tried to do everything on my own. And now I'm like, girl, ask your assistant to do that. Ask the editor to do that. Ask your husband to do that. Like, why didn't I even think about it? Even just recently, I hired a housekeeper more consistently because I'm like, why can't I just ask for help to help me clean the house? I ain't got time to clean the house. Somebody can help me do that. There's so much power in learning to ask for help. And if you don't, I highly recommend you start trying, even if it's in little baby steps. And you know what nobody tells you about pregnancy is that there are fears you didn't even know you had until you become pregnant. At first, it's the surface level stuff. Like, will I be a good mom? Will the birth be okay? Will she be safe? Like, that's all stuff that you think. Okay, yeah, you think about that. But then I started to be afraid of what if I don't recognize myself after giving birth? What if I lose that entrepreneur? What if I lose the passion to work on my business and all I want to focus on is my baby? And who am I if I'm not working on my business? There was so many deeper fears that come up in this process of being pregnant. Who am I if I'm not the fun Thea who sleeps in till 10 to 12 and takes my nieces and nephews shopping on Saturdays? And then there's the working mom guilt that all of a sudden hits you. How am I supposed to keep growing my social commerce business and running this new business and being present for my baby? I don't want to miss or create any type of emotional dysfunction for my baby if I'm not there. And I have read that being present that first year is so important that it could literally create anxiety, depression in your baby later in their life, depending on how present you are that first year. So many fears that have come up. But what have I done? I have just gotten more informed. What have I done? I'm preparing for those times, right? So I did hire a nanny, but I'm going to be there with her. It's not like I'm going to leave. I work from home. So for me, it's nice that I'll be able to work from home and be there with my baby while the nanny's there, while my husband's there. But there was all these fears, like I won't be able to take a last minute trip. I get invited to TikTok events all the time, New York, Dallas, like I won't just be able to do all that the first year. I might have to take her with me. And I don't know if I want to travel with her in the first year because that's not safe. There's too many germs out there. But I will say pregnancy has helped me to learn to look fear in the face. I used to be kind of one of those ones where I knew fear was there. Like it was scary when I started my business. It was scary buying this new business that I just bought. But I've never let fear, like I always just like ignore fear. I avoid it. I'm like, whatever. It's scary. Okay, I'm going to do it anyway. Like it never has stopped me, but I've also never faced it, right? It was always something I avoided. And now being pregnant and reading that book, Labor Like a Goddess, it's telling me that I have to look at it in the face and befriend it. I have to be like,
hey, fear, what's up? I see you. I'm gonna sit with you for a little bit, even though I don't like you, even though you make me feel uncomfortable.
But I'm going to sit here. I'm gonna feel you. I'm gonna see what you're trying to tell me, because fear doesn't mean that it's always bad. Fear can be something good. It could be telling you, be careful, there's a car coming. The fear of, like, I remember being around Minnie, my cute little doggy that I miss so much. The fear of her getting hit by a car, that was real. I sat her down one time. She was gonna cross the street to go to the bathroom and I had to run in front of the car and I was like, stop! Like, fear can help us sometimes. So I have literally created a different relationship with fear now being pregnant. And that honestly has been a really good, that's been a good plus. Not the making it harder to have sassy time with my husband. That's not that fun, but this, learning to face fear in the face, front on, has been a good thing. Another way pregnancy has changed me has been that I have actually become more disciplined. I mean, I used to be one of those that might have skipped a meal if I was too busy working in front of my computer, or maybe missed my multivitamin or my supplements. But now I'm like, I cannot miss prenatal vitamins. That's literally helping the baby develop. I can't miss meals because my baby is hungry, and I don't eat big meals, but I have to eat them frequently or my energy does dip. And I'm not eating healthy now just to fit into my skinny jeans. You know what I mean? Now I'm eating healthy because I'm nourishing a little human inside of me. God, that's still so crazy to say. I think, gosh, it's crazy because I've been pregnant now 7 months and it still sometimes hits me like, oh my God, there's a human growing inside of me. I mean, I feel her kicking inside of me all day long. I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's like there's a little parasite in there. And the discipline has actually like poured over into my business now because my time is a little bit more limited, right? I do get tired after 3-4 p.m. So I'm very like focused on getting my work done in the morning. I schedule my workouts now in the morning time versus at nighttime because I'm tired at night. And I know if I say I'm gonna do it at night, I'm not gonna do it. And I promised myself I would show up pregnant no matter what. So yeah, discipline has actually been something that has gotten better in pregnancy because now I'm like, I have to get my work done. And I know I have a limited amount of energy. So I got to do it in this time frame. So that means putting my phone on do not disturb. That means avoiding, saying no to just random hangouts with my friends. It's such a beautiful muscle that's been developed in pregnancy that I didn't think or expect that would happen. And I just love that pregnancy has taught me to just slow down. I used to be like, go, 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 go. And now I'm like, it's okay to move a little slower. It's okay to take midday naps. What? I remember my doula was like, your energy is going to dip. And I was like, can I just have more caffeine? And it's like, no, I can't have caffeine every single day. So she's like, no, just take a nap. And I've started to take naps and like, it's crazy because I'll take a nap and then I'll wake up and I'm like, I have more energy now and I'll continue shooting my videos or doing whatever I need to do that day. Like, it's crazy how slowing down actually feels productive as well. You guys should try it. Cultural fears have also started to come up during this pregnancy. As a Mexican American who has, was raised with Mexican parents from Mexico, I don't want to raise a no sabo kid. I don't speak perfect English. No hablo español perfecto, pero sí lo hablo. My husband don't even speak it, and I've been on his ass about learning it because I want my little girl to know she's Latina. And as it is, she's going to be a mixed baby. Like, I'm Mexican. My husband is Black, white, Asian, and Jewish. Like, mostly Black and white, but Asian and Jewish in the mix. Like, she's going to be super, super diverse. And I just don't want her to lose those like Mexican roots. And that's also something that I've been learning in pregnancy, to like learn that she's going to grow up with different genes. She's also going to grow up in a different time. And again, I go back to acceptance and surrender is the biggest lessons I've had in this pregnancy. I will say that we are going to celebrate Dia de los Muertos, so my little girl will know that's the day that we honor our ancestors, and we will be having tamales on Christmas. She will know tamales. I may even make a tradition on Christmas that we're going to make tamales together. My parents didn't do that, but their parents did, and every Christmas they used to do tamales all together, like as a family. So that may be something that I actually want to do. And again, this is something that just came up. I would have never cared to make tamales with my family, but now pregnant, I'm like, I think that would be such a cute tradition if I did that with my daughter. Through all these changes, though, there have been some really unexpected gifts, like learning to just love and trust and accept my body through this process. I really didn't expect there to be more connection with my body, more communication with my body. And it has been something that, I mean, even as a fitness trainer for 20 years, I didn't talk to my body as much as I talk to it now. And when I get closer to labor, it's going to be like talking to my body. Like, this is what I read in a book too, okay? That, you know, talking to my body when it's almost time to give labor. Like, okay, hips, I want you to open up. I need you to, talking to the baby. Like, you actually can talk to your body. Your body listens. I've always said that. Your body listens to what you say. So be careful, because if you're always speaking shit to it, your body hears that. So I literally have grown so much closer to my body. I've developed so much more trust and love. I can't believe my body is creating this healthy, beautiful baby inside of me at 41 years old. I never thought that was possible. I mean, I tried to get pregnant 3 years, and then I finally naturally get pregnant, and we find out a week after our wedding. Like, it was just such a beautiful, memorable experience. And as much as at first I was so shocked because I did not expect to get pregnant anymore, I was like, okay, I had already accepted that it wasn't going to happen. So the fact that my body and God was like, no, now it's going to happen. It's been a beautiful gifts and unexpected surprises in this pregnancy. At the end of the day, pregnancy has been an incredible mirror, showing me parts of myself that I really needed to grow and evolve. It taught me strength isn't in the control, but it's actually learning to let go and surrender. That vulnerability isn't weakness. It's actually a way for deeper connection. To all the mommies out there, whether you're pregnant already, thinking about getting pregnant, or already are in the thick of motherhood, girl, I see you. This journey changes us, but I truly believe it's all for the better. I'd love to hear from you though. How has pregnancy or motherhood changed you? I feel like this conversation is so important. It may help somebody just not feel alone. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.